What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. It's semifinals here at the SAIT Campus Center Gymnasium with the Calgary Premier League in one volleyball action. My name is Brent Ingram, and I will be on the mic for tonight's men's volleyball matches. Semifinal matchups. First off, we've got the 1 seed versus the 4 seed. Top-seeded Dinos finished off the regular season play with 13 points after 6 matches. Facing off against the 4th seed SVR Stallions, first year in the league for the boys in green, the Horse Fathers, and they are coming into the league with less than 13 points. So we are going to see 1 versus 4 in a rematch of the last match played. And the round 6 was these same 2 teams, and the Dinos came out on top last week with a 4-1 victory. But hey, we're not playing to 5 sets anymore. It's best of 5, first to 3. All sets to 15. So once again, thanks for joining us. Really excited about tonight. We're going to watch some great volleyball and have a fun time. Stay tuned. Before the game starts, I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors. We got Kano, Timbertown, and Smoke Infusion, and our title sponsor for the semifinal games tonight, Wild Horse Saloon. Thank you all so much for your support. Thank you guys for watching. Now let's get into some semifinal action here. It's the Calgary Premier League coming at you live from SAIT. We'll go to the Dinos, the setter joust. The 1 setter and 1 middle is Sam Brisbane going up against Jace Martin, and the setters never lose. Brisbane comes away with that one. Mueller, right side set to Tim Taylor, deep swing, is going to get it done for the Stallions. And you'd love to see some fire from the Stallions right off the bat. Last game was not the way they wanted their campaign to end. Deep spin serve from Tyler Latula, just deep. The setter, Sam Brisbane, serving right at Latula. It's a good pass. Martin hitting a 60 run, but he's dug. Jordan Parkin, soft shot. Dug by Taylor. Plays kept alive. Nice replay by Finnegan. Finnegan on a quick run to the outside, and he's dug. Parkin has to tip. Sets too low. Mueller, the center dump is going to win it. 2-2 in a very close game so far. High level of play right off the bat here. And the teams have to get used to hearing a lot of whistles here. Occasionally the play slowed down because they heard a whistle from the women's court. They've got to be aware of where it's coming from. Tight pass, one-handed set, and the finish from Alex Cook. Great save from Sam Brisbane. Fooling John Isaacs in the middle here for the Stallions. Alex Bader, perfect pass, and a bump in the middle from John Isaacs. It's a great pass off that tough serve from Bader. Big serve from Mueller. Nice pass from Logan Brennan. Jordan Parkin swinging down the line, and that one's out. So the Stallions take a 1-point lead. Well, Parkin was just on fire last time these teams met. He's going to really have to bring it tonight. Stallions came to play. Big serving from Mueller. Big swing from Parkin off the shoulder. I don't know if it was the shoulder or the face of Jaron Mueller, but too hot to handle in either case. Alex Cook serving it deep. Latula passes. Isaacs runs the 60. Bader gets that dig. Oh, nice win from Brennan. That's still up off the pancake. Taylor. Dug by Cook. Brennan sets it over. Mueller. Right side set. What a set to Tim Finnegan. And that is such an impressive run. Crafty play there by the two veterans on this team, Jaron Mueller and Tim Finnegan. And if he was going for a float, that was the sneakiest toss and approach I have ever seen. That one floats out. Isaacs serve off the tape into the middle, and a big swing from Jordan Gardner on that 31 run from Sam Brisbane. That one serves way long. The Stallions with a 1-point lead once again. A couple of times Stallions have led. Off of a missed serve, get the point back, and the Dinos miss another one. So both teams will have to figure that out. Outside set to Alex Bader, off the arm of Jaron Mueller and way out. It's a side-out battle here, back and forth between both of these teams. And remember, these only sets to 15, and it's best of 5, so every point is worth fighting for. Middle set to Chase Martin. Oh, I like the idea. And Martin's high enough to do it. Maybe just came off of his hand a little wrong there. Trying for a cut shot. Won't get it that time, but the Dinos take a 1-point lead. The set to Martin. Not going to make a mistake that time, but the Dinos put it over. Right side, no blocker for Tim Taylor. And that'll be a kill. 8-all. Some great offensive choices here from Jaron Mueller. First overall pick in the draft for SVR. And great defense though. The Dinos showing them fight as well. Hickok tracks down that spin serve. Alex Bader, cross court, catches Dylan Van-Spankeren, cheating inside a little bit. Textbook kill from the veteran of the Calgary Dinos and the University of Saskatchewan Huskies. Setter dump, it's kept alive. Right side set, no, it's a 61. Put back, outside to Finnegan, outside, too far outside. You know, those two really love that quick run. But a little too quick that time. Tim Finnegan had to reach way outside of his body. So So the Stallions find themselves down by 2. Brisbane serving at Latula. A higher one that time off the block and out. That's a veteran shot. Working the hands and bringing his team within 1 point. I want to shout out Tyler Latula, really strapping it on. He's the Dino's serving target. And he's really been showing up to pass here. Deep serve, high pass. Parkin swings over the block. Gets it in the court with a piece of the block to boot. Keeping the lead, at 2 points. Bader leans into that one. Latula, tight pass. Still good. Finnegan's going to swing. And it's out. So Logan Brennan going up with all the strength and confidence in the world, going up against Jaron Mueller. I don't know if you guys can tell on the camera, but there's a bit of a height difference there. And a crucial point there for the Dinos, going up by 3 points. Only 3 points left, potentially, in the set. Bader putting him in trouble out of the timeout. Oh, it's playable off the roof, but the players didn't see it in time. That is one little eccentricity about this gym. It's a low enough roof that we're using the NCAA rule set, wherein you can play the ball off the roof as long as it doesn't go to the other court. Better pass that time, a little far in front. Taylor off the block. Still alive. Finnegan through the block for the kill. Timely, very timely kill there from Finnegan. Big serving from Mueller. And a clutch middle run. Nicely done. Sam Brisbane gets it done there. Stays clean on a tight pass. Makes the SVR blocker's job very difficult. Alex Cook going at Latula again. Good pass. Right side set. Finnegan hit the antenna first before the block. Both teams thought they saw something different, but it was antenna followed by block, and so the Dinos come away with a closer than it looks, closer than the scoreline would suggest, victory in set 1. 15-10 here, but clearly the Stallions came to play here in the first semifinal.
Next, Wild Horse. And a big shout out to all other league sponsors.
All right, set 2, Dinos and the Stallions back in the saddle again. No lineup changes on either side. Lulls passed off. Brennan tracks it down, crashing into the barrier. Parkin crashing into the chairs. Can't quite track that one down. Stallions draw first blood there. Brisbane with the pass. Oh my goodness, Jordan Gardner. He's coming to play tonight. Hickok with a good pass. Pushes Sam Brisbane a little forward in front. And that's such great awareness from a veteran setter. Sees the middle blocker following him and calls out that 61 run. Wide open for Jordan Gardner. Power tip by Latula. Off the block and back in. Free ball for the Dinos. Right side to Parkin. Nice dig. Latula swinging that time. But as it was in the last set, off the antenna first. Woo! Power tip there. Mueller. Sometimes you got to take matters into your own hands. Perfect pass from Bader. The pass and swing off the hand. That's a great side out from the Dinos. It's a big reason why they're ranked first here. Great passing and great attacking. It's hard to beat. Outside, Tim Finnegan on one blocker, and Parkin gets him. Reads Finnegan a little bit there. Sees open skies and goes cross court, and Parkin presses that left hand in just a little bit extra. Catches him. Mueller, high set to Finnegan again, off the block. Brennan with a nice track down. In transition, it'll be a quick set to Finnegan. Sneaks his way through the block. Parkin and Alex Cook both frustrated with themselves. Still with a 1-point lead though. On the left side, Jordan Parkin with the kill. Keeping the lead at 2. Finds his way cross court past the double blocker there, even with them set in a little bit farther, giving him more line than I'm sure they would like. Big swing from Bader. Mueller. Left-handed swing from the lefty. And Parkin with another kill. This time it's from the right side. These deep shots are really working for Parkin and really all of the Dinos. Not too many massive swings from them, but not too many blocks either. Tim Taylor on the right side. Put back. Alex Cook sealing it up in the middle. Logan Brennan anchoring that block on the left side. Dinos up 4 points. Oh, big serving from Bader right now. Mueller, center dump. Goes up and with power, with authority. Goes up and again recognizes a little bit of a mismatch. Big serve. Hickok takes it off the tape. The back row. Stallions say no one touched it. And the referee agrees. SVR within 2. Again, I love that run. I think it was a great idea. Just a little bit too low of a swing there from Alex Bader. Oh, nice pass from, oh, it's a little tight. And SVR coming away with another one. Brisbane tries out the one-handed set, but Alex Cook fans on it. Hard to blame Alex Cook though. Middle's the toughest job physically in volleyball. And Alex Cook, he's been a setter for most of his career. We'll get another shot off the block. It is going to be a kill. Nice float serve from Cook. Dylan Van Spankeren passing that one nicely. Big swing from Tim Finnegan on the right side. Stallions making a nice move here, down by 1. As opposed to the first set, we really have seen very consistent serving here. What are the chances? Right as I say that. I should probably apologize. Well, apart from that last one, very hard, consistent serving. Right side set, Tim Taylor. Doug Brennan puts up a nice set, but they've got to set it over. Taylor, the power tip, too deep, and Alex Bader easily digs that one. Parkin blocked. Gardner sets up Parkin again. Cut shot, cross court. Dylan Van Spankeren gives it to Tim Taylor, and the block is going to do it. Jordan Gardner caps off a great rally. So Tim Taylor getting a lot of volume that rally. Difficult to keep executing, finding ways past the block, but the Dinos' defense, undeniable. We'll get another shot. And it's another time ball's put back over. Another block by Gardner. It's still up though. Latula. Oh, that time he comes away with the kill. Gardner feels robbed. I don't know if that's good block coverage or just a right place, right time scenario for the Stallions. Either way, they'll take it. Parkin pushes it all the way out. It's kind of low. Martin keeps it alive. Latula off the block. Nice kill in transition there. After the pass, the low inside left side run. Catches the blockers, unaware. So once again, Stallions within 1 point. They've got to make a push here if they want to take this, make it a different result than set number 1. Parkin off the block. Tough to stop there. He's grazing the top of the block and hitting it in deep 6, deep middle of the court. Big swing down the line, and Tim Taylor makes it a 1 point deficit once again. It's a better look from him. We've kind of been denied some classic Tim Taylor kills the last couple of plays due to some great Dinos defense. Oh, nice serve. It's going deep. And Brennan tracks it down, falls into the crowd to do it. Tight pass into the middle. Martin. Good soft block by Gardner. Outside to Bader. And it's going to be a Stallions point. No touch on the block. All tied up at 11 here. Good effort by Alex Bader and spectacular effort by Logan Brennan. You guys couldn't see it on the stream, but he chased that thing down and jumped into the crowd. Oh, good read by Finnegan. Picks up the center dump. Tim Taylor through the block, and that's another kill for SVR. Three straight points by the green jerseys. Float serve from Taylor. Too soft that time. All tied up at 12. Luis Castillo. Passes. Martin is slowed down by Cook. And the tip over is going to score for Alex Bader. Finds a hole in the defense there. Jaron Mueller thinks it was a valid dig. Thinks it was a pancake, but the referee disagrees there. So 1 point lead. SVR will take a timeout. Dinos 13, Stallions 12. Castillo passes, it's off. He'll get to swing for it. And tries for the tip. But too low. I don't even know if the block touched that one. Now or never here for the Stallions. Van Spankeren passes that one. Right side set. Taylor off the block. A nice side out there from the Stallions. Tyler Latula coming back in off the bench just for one rally. You wonder if he's still going to go for the spin serve here. And he is. Oh, came back in cold. And it's very tough to do. Comes back in and serves a spin serve, cold off the bench. But hey, these are the chances we take. Didn't want to give up a really easy float serve to a team that can side out as well as the Dinos. So Dinos come away with a 15-13 victory. Up 2 sets. And we might be 1 set away from the end of this first semifinal. All right, crunch time here. I guess the whole set. It's a crunch set. First serve of the third set going to Tim Taylor. Bader takes that pass. Back row from Jordan Parkin. That's a big swing from the lefty. Bankerin takes that pass. Latula, massive cross-court swing from the Kiwi there. Nice pass there from Brennan. Bader. Oh, and Mueller almost had him. The block goes into the Stallions' net. Nice pass from Vince Bankerin. Right side set. Taylor is dug down the line. Great defense here from the Dinos. Into the middle. Jace Martin tips it. Parkin off the block and not enough room there for Vince Bankerin. Terrific defense there. Sprawling one-arm dig from Caleb Hickok to keep it alive. Hard to be upset about that one. Latula leaves it, goes wide. Stallions within one, and they have had great energy this game so far, but they have got to keep it up for ideally another 3 sets. Bader serve into the net, down by 1. Big swing, nice serve, and Finnegan sends it home with power and authority. Mueller, long that time. Latula, nice pass. The dig off Finnegan's hit is still good. Parkin rolls it over. Tim Finnegan one more time. Off the head of Logan Brennan, trying to make sure he's okay. And it went up pretty quick. Off the roof, and hey, had it stayed on the Dino side of the court, that would have just been a normal soft block, but it came over to the Stallions side and was thus Stallions' point. Nice shot, high snap, cross court there from Tim Taylor. Beating the defense. Parkin, chasing that inside set, wipes it off the block of Latula. Right side to Tim Taylor. High swing. And the head ref's going to call that one out. Like the linesman thought about calling it in. The head ref has the power to veto. Deep serve, and Spankrin dropped his hands at the last second and catches Tim Finnegan. Camping out on that back line. Every right side's worst nightmare coming true there for Tim Finnegan. Harder serve that time. Not a bad pass from Finnegan. Juan Becerra is blocked by Jordan Gardner, who is just putting up walls tonight. Taylor fans on it, then Spankrin keeps it alive. Taylor swings again, Gardner once again with the block. One more time for Tim Taylor. The dig from Alex Bader. Right side set, long distance to Parkin. Becerra sets up Latula. Roll shot, kept alive here. Parkin off the net. Stallions win a hard-earned point. Big serve there from Juan Becerra, but a nice pass. Gardner against three blockers. Gardner stops Jace Martin. And Taylor, roll shots, misses that one. Into the net. Tremendous blocking pressure by the red and black jerseys. And they've got a 3-point lead. Make that 4 points. Logan Brennan. Float serve ace. In between the hands of Tim Finnegan. Mueller sets up Taylor. What a swing from the high-flying Australian Tim Taylor. That was one of the highest contact points we've seen so far tonight. And a good serve. Tim Taylor puts him back within 2. Goes for that same shot down the line. Going after Alex Bader, but it's too low the second time around. pass by Ben Spankerin. Low set. Latula's put back. Mueller swings. Still alive off the block and the net. Bader finds the kill through the block. Swinging high and going after the hands of the block there, which will give the Stallions time for one more timeout. And they're in tough here, down by 4. Dino's 2 points away from a berth in the finals. Spankerin passes. Mueller. No blocker for Tim Taylor. And makes no mistake that time. Nice serve from Latula. Brisbane's pushed back. He'll give it to Parkin. Somehow muscles his way through the triple block. Continuing to swing high, get these high percentage shots even in trouble. That will set up match point here. Dinos poised to move on. Right side set once again for Tim Taylor. But he misses it down the line, and that is going to do it for the 1 versus 4 semifinal versus 1, semifinal number 1 here in the St. Campus Center gym. Dinos 15, Stallions 10. And a game that was definitely a lot closer than the scoreline looks. A close 3-0 is what we would call it. But the Dinos come away with the edge in tonight's victory. And 2 weeks from now, they'll face off against the winner of this next semifinal. So thanks for watching this first match. We'll be back right away. The game's slated to start at 8:30. But seeing as how it's currently 7:41, I don't know if that's going to stay true. But it was a quick, enjoyable semifinal, and I hope you stick around and watch the second one. I want to once again shout out our sponsors, Kano for these lovely jerseys, Timbertown, Smoke Infusion, and tonight's title sponsor, the Wild Horse Saloon. Thank them all very much for their involvement in the league, and thank you guys for watching one more time. My name is Brent Ingram. I will see you for semifinal number 2 here on the men's side. But not before we find out player of the game for this semi. Alex Bader, the left side. One of the protected picks from the Dino squad last season. Picks up player of the game here in the semi. And Jaron Mueller. First pick in the draft. Commissioner of the league and assistant captain of the SVR Stallions. Gets player of the game for this one. stay tuned. If you're starved for some volleyball action, you can head on over to the One Volleyball Women's stream, where CMS Crush and Cold Garden Tropicals are still battling it out in their own 1 versus 4 matchup. And we will have another men's semifinal on this same one, twitch.tv/OneVolleyballMen. Stick around.